Hi, my name is Maria Stephanie Maldonado Palomino, and I'm going to be your music theory teacher. Yeah. Well, first of all, what does music mean to you? Right? Think a little bit about it. Um, my definition of music is the music is the art of mixing melodies, harmony, and rhythms with the purpose to express emotions and feelings. And yeah, there are some important and basic music elements that we need to talk about. And the first one, melody. Now we're we have this sequence of notes one by one. This is a melody. It is a succession of notes organized into phrases. Yeah, as you can see here. And well, we have here the melody of this song, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. And then the harmony. The harmony is this. We have the harmony on this part. Yeah, melody, harmony. The harmony is a group of notes played at the same time, usually forming chords, as you can see here. We have two notes played at the same time, two chords, and this part we have one note. That's why this is a chord, because there are two notes being played at the same time, right? And then we have the rhythm. I think the rhythm is the most important element of the music because without it, the music has no sense. I just think about it and I think that without the rhythm, music doesn't have any sense. And well, we're going to talk about the height. This characteristic raises or lowers the pitch of the sound. As you can see, on top of the stuff, we have high notes, and on this part we have low notes. This note is higher than this one, and this is the height. And well, we have the timbre. This characteristic helps to identify the instrument that is being played. It is a specific characteristic of each sound, and also it depends of the form and of the material of the instrument. That's why a piano doesn't sound like a guitar or my voice or human voice, or that's why a child's voice doesn't sound like my voice, right? That's why I don't sound like a violin. And well, we are going to talk about the musical notation and the music symbols and their meanings, right? And well, we have this little thing here, this thing. This is the stuff, right? And well, you've probably seen these lines before. Um, this is what we call as a staff because we write the notes on these lines and on these spaces. It is used to write melodies and harmony for every instrument, and it is composed by 5 lines, as I said before, and 4 spaces. And in some cases, we can find these additional lines. These are the additional lines. And, well, there are the lines 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And the first we can find E, and the second G, and the third B, and the fourth D, and on the 5 F. Yeah. And on the spaces we have on the first space F, and the second space A, and the third T, and on the fourth E. Yeah. Well, we have these weird things, right? These symbols are called clef. Each clef changes the pitch of the notes. It changes the position of the notes. It determines the height of the notes, and it is placed at the beginning of the step. Yeah, always at the beginning of the step. And well, we have the first one, this one. This is like a S. Yeah. This is called G clef. This is the most common clef, and it is written on the second line of the staff, as you can see here, on the second line, right? And then we have this another one. This is F clef. This is the lowest clef, and it's written on the fourth line of this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4 line. Yeah. And then we have this one, right? This is a clef or middle clef. This clef is used for vocals and instruments with a high pitch. Yeah. And well, we can also call this one like as a treble clef, and this one as a bass clef. And then we are going to talk about the human voices. There are this special clef to each one type of voice, right? Okay. There are 4 basic types of voice for female: soprano and alto, and for male, tenor and bass, right? Men's voices are deeper than women's, obviously, because their vocal cords are longer. As a boy gets older, his vocal cords grow and his voice changes from high to low. Yeah, and well, when men and women sing together, men usually sing an octave lower. The normal range of women's voice is in the treble clef. This one, treble clef. And the men's voice is on the bass. Yeah, this one. And each voice has its own range, as you can see here. That's why we have these types of voices. And the highest woman's voice is the soprano. Yeah, and the lowest is the contralto. This is the soprano and contralto. And between both we can find mezzo soprano, right? Lying between these two extremes. These pitches are also within the range of voices or child voices, right? Well, the lowest man voice is this one, is the bass, and the highest, the tenor, and between this we have the baritone, and this is the middle range. We have this on the piano, yeah, bass, baritone, tenor, alto, soprano. This one could be called as contralto or alto. There are no problem. And well, the first example of soprano is Ariana Grande because her characteristic voice, beautiful voice. We have Mariah Carey as a soprano, mezzo soprano, sorry, and Adele as a contralto. That's for female voices. Now, for men's voices, we have Christian Castro as a tenor and Elvis Presley as a baritone, and Leonard Cohen as a bass. His voice is very beautiful, so beautiful. I really like his voice. And there an example of child voice, child or children voice. And now we're going to talk about the musical directions. We have this one. This is a short, and it raises the pitch by a one seminote. And the second one is the second one. And this is the flat. It lowers the pitch by a one semitone. And now the natural. It cancels the alterations on the key signature, and we're going to talk about the key signature then. And well, now we have the double sharp and double flat. Yeah. These symbols raise and lowers the pitch of each note by one tone. Yeah, and what is a semitone? What is a tone? Well, tone it's equal to two semitones. Yeah, that's it. And a semitone is the shortest distance between two notes. We're going to, yeah, here. If you can see, we have here C, D, E, C, D, E, yeah. And then we have this one and this one. From this to, oh, sorry. From this to this, we have the shortest distance between this note and this note, right? This is a semitone. This is a semitone. And well, this is a tone. From C to D, we have a tone or two semitones. Yeah, we're going to finish this class, right? I hope you like it, and that's all.